So we keep hearing how important it is to read the labels when buying our food. A lot of us are looking for the words low or reduced fat or calories. Well, according to a new report from the Hudson Institute, sales for low-calorie products increased over the last 5 years by $485 million, while higher calorie foods rose only $2 million.
A lot of people are being more health conscious, and I think that supermarkets are kind of tailoring to those needs.
Consumers have been saying we want lower calorie foods. Finally, manufacturers are producing lower calorie foods, and surprise, consumers are buying them.
However, not everybody thinks lower calorie foods are the catch-all.
Price is number one. Price is the key.
Along with specific brand names, lower calorie foods can also tend to be more expensive. And experts said you've got to eat them in moderation to be effective. Now, when it comes to watching your weight and losing those unwanted pounds, it's important that you do it right.
Yeah, the average woman needs 1,800 to 2,400 calories per day, while a man needs 2,400 to 3,000 calories. And compared to 1970, Americans are eating 20% more than before. But cutting back on calories doesn't have to be hard.
Going on a diet doesn't mean you have to deprive yourself of your favorite foods. Instead, try swapping them out for some lower calorie alternatives that taste just as good. These tips can save you a lot of pounds. Cutting carbs can be hard, but what bread you eat can save a lot of calories. Instead of eating a bagel for breakfast, which can have up to 400 calories, eat an English muffin, which has only about 150 calories. Next, eat sprinkled cheese instead of cheese slices. A tablespoon of Parmesan has only 22 calories when an ounce has more than 120. Swap that chocolate ice cream for a fudge bar. The ice cream has about 300 calories per cup. Fudge Pops only have 100 calories per serving. Next, potato chips are about 300 calories per every 2 ounces, so try eating pop chips, which are also delicious but have much fewer calories. These alternatives are easy swaps you'll be able to see on the scales.
And another thing, you can try eating spaghetti squash instead of spaghetti. It's a low-calorie option, and it only has about 30 calories per cup. This can save you about 200 calories per serving, and it's delicious. We eat spaghetti squash all the time.
You do that at home, don't you? The spaghetti squash
even the kids like it.
Now, I have always heard people say it's not just what you eat, it's what you drink.
Of course.
Because you wind up drinking your calories as well. You have to watch out for that. Well, something to do to help cut that down is by watching what you eat and drink. Now, along with all those calories, a lot of us would like to know how much caffeine, how much sugar, how much protein is in what we're consuming. Well, guess what? A manufacturer heard those wants and is getting ready to turn that wish into reality.
We really wanted to create a product that was about what matters to you.
You want to know how many calories you drink? It does that. You want to know how much sugar, caffeine, protein, fat? It does that too.
When people track what they consume, and many studies have shown this, the likelihood of achieving your health goals is much higher.
It's called the vessel. It's a smart cup that digitally displays information of anything that goes into it, and it sends that data to your phone to track what you drink.
There are a lot of health benefits to tracking what you consume. The current methods of doing so are still a little too difficult to do all the time.
Truly is a smart cup. There are small sensors that analyze the molecules to identify what's inside.
So whether it's a Coke or a Sprite or an Orange Crush or a smoothie or a coffee with half and half, it knows at a molecular level.
It charges wirelessly with a unique spill-proof lid. The vessel also knows how much is inside and how much you drink. So what happens when you put it to the test?
We really wanted to find this foundational word for, this object that can accommodate for all these situations.
So the vessel will be released next year, but for now you can pre-order it online. You can find that link on our website, WBOC.com. All you have to do is click on our picture at the top of the page.
And it makes you wonder how much it's going to cost. Well, that smart cup could definitely come in handy for this guy. Take a look. Up next, we learn more about Big E and what caution vets have when it comes to him losing some of those extra pounds.
Hey, now don't get confused. This isn't a jack-o'-lantern, this is a dog, but he is trying to set a world record attempt for having the most dogs in costume at a costume parade coming up. I'll tell you how you can get involved in that attempt.
And next we talk with pro wrestler Chris Jericho, otherwise known as the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla. Learn what's behind his often over-the-top trash talk how he scared a Hollywood movie legend, and what interesting interactions he's had with some of television's and music's top performers.
Interesting interactions. But first, you know that Delmarva Life is all about the community. That, of course, includes your community.
Is there something going on in your neighborhood? We'd love to hear about it and see your photos from the event. Send the information our way along with any pictures you'd like to share.
You can reach us at comments@delmarvalife.com or just like us on Facebook. You can share the information there too. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.